DJ, they jumped out to a 10-0 run right in the beginning of the second half and never really looked back. Why were you not able to do some of the things you were doing in the second half that you were successful in the first half?
They just played great basketball in the second half. You know, that's what good teams do. You know, they came out strong. We knew they were going to come out strong, but we just couldn't withstand that run they made.
What do you take away about how the second half went versus the first half?
We gotta play 40 minutes. You know, we played great 20 minutes, but the game was 40 minutes. Yeah, we gotta take some of the good things we did in the first half, watch film, and bring it into the whole game.
Was there any element of struggling on offense and that kind of carrying over to defense? I know that's something that coaches are always worried about in the second half.
No, I don't think so, man. I think you know we just missed some shots that we normally make, but they were, like I said, they were executing their offense. Then they was playing. They played better defense in the second half, and you know they just did a good job. Our hats will go off to them.
Brandon, the shooting numbers for everyone were down in the second half. Were they doing anything defensively, getting more hands in your face or anything like that?
I think they played great defense, but you know some of the shots were shots that we usually make, and you know it's just one of the days it just didn't fall.
Was that I guess kind of surprising to you guys that you had as much success shooting the ball in the first half and then it just kind of went away as quickly as it did in the second half?
I mean, we had days where we would shoot good in one half and not, you know, bring it to the second half, but that's not what lost the game for. We got to keep defending. They made, 10 threes in the second half? You can't expect to win a basketball game letting a team shoot 10 threes when they're in or on the road, especially against a good team like Michigan State.
Did you kind of expect them to make a run in the second half, being the kind of team that they are?
I mean, yeah, the game is a game of runs. You know, we make runs, they make runs, we make runs. You know, but I think we give up too many threes. And I think late in the second half, we gave a lot of offensive rebounds. We got to work hard on that.
DJ, do you think you guys are close to playing 40-minute games?
Yeah, we're real close. We got to tighten some things up. It's a long season. It's the first Big Ten game. Got a lot of games left. Our heads are not down. You know, we know that we're a good team. We got to work to become a great team.
Why was it tougher sledding on offense in the second half?
You know, I thought we had some good looks early on there in the first 4 minutes. We missed some shots. They played a little bit harder. And I think we let shots dictate our effort. Something I talk about all the time. And it's unfortunate because the team that I envisioned played in the first half. We could be a really good team and really compete in this league. But Michigan is where they are because that's what they do to you. They score in spurts, and the best thing you can do is try to kill that spurt. And we did. It was 50-47, got to the line, we missed free throws. So, you know, when you're trying to stop the momentum and stop the run, I thought we did everything we were supposed to do. We just didn't convert. And this has got to be a learning experience, learning game. We got to learn a lot from this because we do have a chance. We do. But mentally, we got to get way tougher. And they were. They were tougher, and they showed it. And I felt like we had poor body language and did things that I haven't seen in a while. And that's got to change. It starts with our leaders. Our captain's got to do a better job.
It took Tim a while to get on the board, and he just didn't have a good game offensively. Do you think there was ever a time where he was trying to do too much?
I'm sure. Look, he's a senior. Playing Michigan State. We're at home. I mean, you know, he wants to play well, you know, and he's just got to let the game come to him. He's got to share the basketball. I felt like he did a really good job in the second half. And then, in the first half. And then in the second half, I felt like he was trying to get us over the hump. He was trying to make the play. And you know, it happens. And you can't fault him for trying to do it. Can't fault him. But I'm just so disappointed with our defense in the second half. And not getting back, not sprinting back, not talking because of, you know, just missing shots and turning the ball over.
When you talk about learning, how do you go about it when you have one half that was so good and one half that was so poor? Do you wipe out one and all the good stuff?
No, you show the positive half and say, look what we can be. Look at what we could become. It's a long season. It's only one game. You know, we'll get up tomorrow, we'll watch film, we'll do what we're supposed to do. But then you go to the second half and go, this is where we are mentally. And this is where Michigan State, that's why they're one of the best in the league. Because they are tough mentally and physically, and they wear you down. And this is where, we need to step up and fight back, whatever cliche you want to use.
So you could attribute the rebounding differential between the first half and then the second half that they got you good.
Again, you're missing shots, turning the ball over. One of the keys for me was not to turn the ball over. You had to keep it right where it was because we did a good job in the first half. You have 12 turnovers. What do they have? 19 points. That contributes to their fast break, which they're very good at. Reminds me a lot of Carolina, actually. And if they miss, they come down and get trail rebounds. So we got to find bodies, and we're scrambling. So you open yourself up for threes, which they got hot, and rebounds. But I just wish, because you turn it over doesn't mean you put your head down. Because you miss a shot doesn't mean, you don't sprint back and get in the guarded position and do your job. And that's where our youth showed. And that's where we got to get to.
They opened on a 10-0 run in the second half, and I think that another 8-0 run pretty early. 6-0 run to kind of, maybe say something during a huddle or say something on the court or slow down the pace better.
It's my job as well. I'm not going to pin this on my players. They're taking direction from me, and I got to get them in huddles. And I don't know what our deal is at halftime. I try to keep my speeches short. I give them 5 things that we got to work on in the second half, and I just feel like we come out flat all the time. And that's my job. My job is to inspire my team, to motivate my team, and get them to come out and compete. For whatever reason, we didn't do it. And then in huddles, it's the same thing. I felt like Princeton all over again. You got to, whatever happened the last play, forget about it. You got to be like a relief pitcher. You just threw up a home run. Give me the ball back. But it's a work in progress, and we're going to get there. We are going to get there. Trust me, we're going to get there. And these guys are going to continue. I'm going to continue to help them with their leadership.
How do you feel about the in-game chemistry of Dickerson and Johnson now that they've been in for a couple games? Do you feel like that's kind of...
It's going to take a little while. We're still not flowing like I would like us. And those guys help us tremendously. They really, again, we need those guys. We need bench production. If you look at the bench score in 18-6, we need those guys. We need Allen. We need JJ. We need JD. But it's going to take some games. It's going to take some games. The starting 5 played really well. We do a plus-minus thing. I guarantee you those 5 guys are in the plus. But, fouls dictate your rotation, and we got a long way to go here, and we got to keep working on it.
It seemed like the crowd was pretty well into it. Not the biggest crowd in the world, but...
8,000, close to 8,000. I thought that was great for New Year's Eve and Happy Valley with everything that's going on around here.
The first half, when you guys got it going, it seemed like they were almost part of it.
Yeah. There was no, I didn't see a student. Was there students here? I'm sure there was a couple, but fans were standing up. They were into it. Some of the upper deck was nice. Good crowd. Good crowd. And we got to, I hope that stays. I hope they believe in me and they believe in this team because I would like them to keep coming out.